Join me as you and I and you take a journey to become better writers together and geek out. All right, here we go. I throw all the geeks into the fire and see what happens. Let's go.
You didn't use the special version.
Oh, the Halloween one? Oh, if you want to see it, there it goes. Join us.
Why do you just have that on deck?
I got a lot of things on deck over here on the side. You should see half the stuff is over here.
I thought we said no foul language.
I told you I'll be the first one. All right, people. We have the folks from Waywardraven Media and MindyIndyart in the house. And we're talking Kickstarters and all things geekery.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, first off the bat, I have to ask right away because, it's the first question that pops into the head is why we suck at comics.
Why not?
Is this the truth?
I love it. It's so much fun.
I feel like we've been saying this story for so long. I've just merged it into one of my pitches.
Let's make up a new story, Alex. What do you think? Like something about
so it involves probably a lot of straws.
The gods of suckitude told us, thou must go out and start forth a Kickstarter.
Hey. No, we really just needed some extra cash.
Yeah, that's probably
it. Hey, what's the best way to get some interest here? We're gonna say we suck at comics, and people are gonna go, why do you suck at comics? We want to know what's going on.
That's exactly what it was. Like a lot of times, like great ideas come with the title first. So like we've been talking about doing an anthology for a while, and we're like, I can't remember, like we were just riffing on something, but we just like, yo, we really suck at this. And that's kind of where it came from, we suck at comics.
It's funny, but when you're dealing with Kickstarters, and I know we all don't know this, it feels like we suck at comics because Kickstarters is this beast that doesn't want to be slain.
It's just a range of emotions. You're up and down the entire time, right? It's like, oh, all right, we got a backer. Yeah, why haven't we had a backer in a while? You're sitting there just like the first day or two, you'll just sit there and click the refresh button. Like, why? What? Yeah.
The worst
by
part
the way,
is
we just got a backer, by the way, Alex. So nice. The second we came in, so you guys are good luck. I'm just.
Woo! The live streams really help. No, but Mark's not wrong. What's up, Izzy?
What's up?
What's up, guys?
Hey, Izzy. Hey,
what's up, Izzy?
When we launched this damn thing, I had to run out of town for family emergency, and as I'm dealing with that stress, I'm sitting there on my phone to the point where my wife is like, "Stop looking at your phone."
It's like you're watching a football game at a wedding or something.
Hey, that's the best thing to do. I don't know what you're talking about, Tony. That's like the pinnacle of what you should be doing. That and anime.
I don't watch sports, so I'm with you with anime. If I could watch anime, if I could watch anime at church, I would do it.
No, you can just see a time and just not go to church.
Yeah.
Have they done a Jesus anime? They must have.
Yeah.
It depends on what you would define. There are a couple of animations done by Toei.
They had a recent one where all the gods fought each other. I don't know if Jesus. I didn't.
Record of Ragnarok is great.
Yeah. I didn't watch it. I'm like, nah, that's too much.
You guys suck.
Oh.
Learn about watching you, Izzy.
Oh.
Whoa! Now hold on there. Hold on there. Izzy is a nice guy.
Oh no, he's great. He's great.
Sometimes.
I feel like,
as you can see, we just like to poke fun. This is how we keep ourselves humble, right?
Of course, man. We got to throw each other under the bus.
Together. We do it together, though.
Not Mindy. She's great.
Oh, no, Miss Mindy's awesome.
Thank you.
That's funny. Not Mindy. She's great. Well, at least Izzy likes somebody here.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Way
Just
to
updated.
go.
Bang, bang.
I love
One
that
away
little,
from 150. Who wants to be 150?
Come on,
Ooh.
somebody be 150.
150.
You got $6,238,000.
Yeah.
149 backers. 7 days to go. Come on, folks. Let's get some more
Yeah, let's do
things
this.
going on here.
Let's do this. It's like we're a little bit more than 250 away from hitting that first stretch goal too. So
Yeah, we just dropped a couple of them. So if anyone's curious, we're going to be doing buttons, stickers, hardcovers already included as an add-on. So anyone who backed us already, upgrade, you get a hardcover.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah. We
See,
just
that's the good thing when you come in like near the great funded and a couple of things out of the way part is that you get it automatically.
yeah we just added that.
Yes, I am.
today.
I am the worst. We just added
Yeah, so that hardcover option we just added today. So we popped that up. We've already had a couple takers on it, which is pretty exciting actually. Because I kind of think you get these things. Let's get the deluxe package. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's always the good thing. I like Kickstarters because it gives you the chance to do that. And a lot of people go, why should I support the Kickstarter? And sometimes it's just as simple as nobody else is going to get this version of the book that you are going to get.
Mm-hmm.
And as a collector, that already talks to me.
Yeah. I mean, we're just doing hardcover for this. We're not going to do it again. So if you want something super exclusive, that's your opportunity. Upgrade your pledge, go there, and there is a hardcover package specifically too. So
yeah.
I
mean, if we can go past all the stretch goals, we'll probably make up some new things. So
that's always the fun part.
Hint.
Once you get past a couple of the stretch goals, all the stretch goals, you go, what do we add? What do we add?
That's kind of how it was. Like when we were driving back from Rhode Island, we're like, well, we didn't expect this so soon. What do we do now?
Alex will come to your house and personally pinch your cheeks.
There you go.
If we hit 10 grand.
Well,
Izzy says, but in all honesty, love you guys and wish nothing but the best for you all. Support indie comics. Let's get Mindy over, guys. Wayward, keep doing what you're doing. If you build it, they will come. That is true.
Nice.
Nice way to redeem yourself, Izzy. All right, so let's play the videotape and see what we got here.
Videotape, wow.
Oh my gosh, it's so old.
I still cringe thinking about this video now.
Dude, why are you telling me everyone we suck at comics?
Well, we do.
Hell, we do.
That's what everyone keeps telling us.
What are you talking about? We make cool stuff.
Yeah. And look awesome doing it.
Everyone makes cool stuff these days.
The folks in our anthology make bomb ash.
Stop that.
Still, yes, rejected.
Yep. And it sucks.
I said stop. Can we stay on task here for, I don't know, maybe a minute?
Fine.
So again, what is this about sucking at comics?
It's the title of the anthology.
Yeah. We don't really take ourselves too seriously.
I guess I do remember something.
We decided to make an anthology to help out other indie creators by showcasing their work.
And dropping some knowledge. Like how getting rejected doesn't really mean your work sucks or that the idea was bad.
But maybe just bad timing.
Or maybe just a really cool story about rejection.
So it didn't even have to get rejected. It just has to fit the theme.
Yes, pretty much.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
It's going to be wicked smart.
Indeed.
So what happens if we succeed?
That everyone inside the anthology gets a little bit of redemption.
And they get paid. Woo! I like money.
That does sound pretty cool. Like the opposite of reject.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Well, can we at least see what's in it?
Sure. Check out the rest of the video.
I gotta admit, right off the bat, you know, your Kickstarter video is pretty different than what most people do, which tends to grab people's attention as it is. You know, and I already know why you did it, because this is just how you guys are. I've been at your table long enough to know.
Again, props to Sebastian and Jesse for the video.
So. Yeah, absolutely. They did a great job with it. We just shot a couple dumb ideas and you know, sent them. I think I sent them, I don't know how many clips, probably 10 or 12 clips to go, hey, you guys pick the one you like best.
Everyone, please visit the Kickstarter and watch the video, because you know it's live.
Yeah, it's
TV.
kind of a little stuck over here. So, of course, Rob has a new computer.
No, man, live TV.
An internet
yeah, it's a combination of the Wi-Fi and the computer. Because
are you doing this on a Commodore 64 or something like that?
Our upcoming Kickstarter.
Oh man, but it's a great video. Go watch it. Go to the Kickstarter and watch it yourself. And while you're there, why don't you support? You know, put some money in there.
Sure.
This is a great book.
Or, hey, share the link. You already typed it up. Just
exactly. There you have it.
You already. There you go.
Oh,
if it's
man.
easier, go to waywardraven.com/we suck.
Dude, it's just fun to say. So I can see it. I can see that as another reason to do it like this. And it does catch people's attention.
Yeah. No, that's a large part of it. We wanted something to grab you on, want something to pop, you know, but something that was just kind of the weird sort of fun that I think we like to have when we go out and kind of bring that con experience a little bit to people. You know what I mean?
I was going to say the exact same thing. Yeah. This is how we are at cons. So.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. As well. I love going to your table so we can bug out, hang out, and you guys still get the work done. So it's amazing.
Yeah. Alex reminded me we were talking to some other folks last night, and he reminded me we usually go to cons, and the first thing we do is we just look around at everybody who's around this table, and we're like, we're just going to apologize now. Let's get this out of the way. We're sorry.
I tell you, people, do yourself a favor. If you're at a con and Wayward Raven is there, go hang out with them. Go buy some stuff. You won't regret it.
Or if you do, just don't tell anybody.
So I have a question. So, like, now that you're like over your goal, like, you won't suck at comics anymore because you've actually got the key did, right?
Don't tell anyone.
I mean, we can still suck even if we get funded. We'll, we just won't sell out.
I gotta admit, I do like these types of books where you get a bunch of people together to do these the books. I feel like it kind of helps some lesser creators or good creators to get their stuff out there, because sometimes you need a little preview.
Well, that was a lot of the point. We wanted to get folks out there who maybe didn't have the voice or the platform yet, help them break in. There's a few stories in here that this is the first time somebody's published something, and it's a wide array. I mean, we range from folks that have probably been doing it as long as we have to, first time stories. And that was kind of the goal, was to kind of mix it all up, get a whole bunch of voices out there, have a diverse cast of characters, if you will, and a wide range of stories, and bring that out there in a way that maybe people didn't have access before, And
it makes it easier though, because it's not all dependent on you. Now you have a group of people that you're working with, and it kind of relaxes you a little.
Well, mad props to all the folks that are in the anthology, and so many of those folks have been tweeting, retweeting, pushing stuff out, giving those campaign updates like completely unprompted. I mean, Alex and I have done our part, but there's a lot of the folks, JJ in particular has been really good about just, hey guys, this is where we're at, and telling folks.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we would have gotten this far without like everyone involved in the book and the rest of the community. So
I agree. It feels like a group job. I've seen Sebastian posting like crazy.
Yeah.
And as soon as the video was playing, I saw Sebastian's piece in there, and I was like, "There's Sebastian's piece."
I know that artwork
exactly.
The funny thing too is, I think in his piece, he gave us a bit of a cameo in there too. So if you read Damn Heroes, you'll recognize us instantly. So.
See, that's the way to do it, though. That's having fun with it. That you're enjoying each other's companies. You're getting each other out there. It's always so much fun. How many Kickstarters have you guys done so far?
This is 4.
This is the 4th crowdfunding campaign. Like 3rd Kickstarter, because we still we did Indiegogo once.
Yeah.
Well, we don't talk about Indiegogo.
We don't talk about
Indiegogo.
Actually, we did pretty well on it, but it's the less well known of the two, right?
It has its purposes, but Kickstarter, I think, is where it's at for like creative projects like this specifically.
I gotta admit, like I found like the Indiegogo does work, but it's a lot of work. Or if you don't have a following, then it's even more work. But if you do have a following, Indiegogo is beautiful.
Yeah.
I
think you hit the nail on the head, though. It's definitely about building a following, because like this Kickstarter is built on the success of the last Kickstarter, and that's built on the last one, and it's also built on some of the failures too. So
yeah. Izzy saying, I know a little bit about being part of a collective with Pronto Comics years ago. This is strength in numbers. It's a great way to build talent and let true talent get recognized.
Truth.
Yeah, it is. And that's one of the questions I have. Since this is your 4th Kickstarter, has it gotten easier? Is it because I know Kickstarter is just a lot of stress.
Yeah. Well, we know what to expect better. I think we know what's coming. I will say every time we do one, we learn a little something else. in retrospect, I might have put that hardcover out as an option from the beginning, but we were looking at it as a stretch goal initially, and who knows? I mean, that there might have been some more people who would have looked at it initially and said, "Hey, I just want the hardcover," as opposed for us waiting and saying, "Hey, let's make sure this thing happens before we offer it," So, yeah.
But sometimes, incentives are good incentives.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's, I mean, you learn something every time you do it. And we definitely went into it with our eyes wide open. But I think the big thing was, hoping that everybody pulls together like they did. And they've done an awesome job with it. It's not just Alex and I constantly monitoring and screaming in the wilderness,
Well, and that always helps, which is funny because again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sharing helps people. Sharing helps a lot. The more you share, the better it is because more eyes are on it. And maybe if you can't support the book, somebody else can, but you won't know this unless you share it.
Yeah, I was genuinely impressed with some of the people on my feed who've been sharing this. People that I haven't even spoken to in a while. It's just like, oh my God, this person shared it. Great.
Yeah.
Mindy, I know you're at your second Kickstarter. How is this different from the first one?
It's very different. So, I'm doing my first Kickstarter was for my first book. Well, my first comic-sized book.
Hold on, I'll put you up.
Yeah. Yes. So that was for this one, which is Airhead #1. Which is a sci-fi comedy comic about a surfer named Air who sees the future in his dreams. And one night he predicts that a solar flare is going to destroy Earth. And so he has to warn people. But anyway, so this is a full color, 50-page book. And so
it's a beautiful looking book.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I really love how the colors came out and everything. And But so the first Kickstarter was for this, and I raised $3,000, but yeah, for this second Kickstarter, I'm doing 2 books. So I'm reprinting these, and then I'm funding issue number 2, the creation of issue 2. So it's more than double my initial goal, which was 2,000, but now I'm aiming for 5,000 because. See, here's the thing, some things I had as stretch goals in the first Kickstarter, but I built into this cost for the initial goal of this Kickstarter. So that's why it's that's part of why it's more expensive. For example, paying my letterer, that was a stretch goal. I didn't know if I could reach that for the first one. And if not, I could just letter it myself. But I'm really, really glad to have Clay Adams as my letterer because he did such an amazing job, way better than, I'm sure that I could learn that, all his techniques eventually, but it's wow, I was really amazed. And so I really want him to be on again. And so, yes, building that in to the cost. And then also I want to hire a flatter because flatter, well, for those who don't know, coloring work has multiple stages, and flatting is the first stage. For example, the base colors, the flat without any shading.
Right.
So I would hire someone to do that because it took so long for the first one. And I want to build my creative team so I can make comics faster because it's mostly just me. I'm the writer and the artist. And, it takes a long time like that. So I really want to build my creative team. Also, so for the first Kickstarter, I was aiming at just printing 100 of these books here, but I ended up printing 200 from the overfunding. But now, and so I'm almost out, so I need to reprint. And now it's okay, I want to have copies not only for the Kickstarters and for me to sell at Comic Cons, but also I want to get it into comic stores. And so now I'm building 200 copies into the base goal. But I'm thinking well, if this doesn't fund, then I'll just maybe have a lower goal and print 100 again. Like, but it just sucks because it's like, the more you print, then the cost goes down. So, but then again, it's like with Kickstarters, it's like, like, am I gonna raise $10,000 on the third one? I don't know. Some people do. Some people raise $15,000. Like you can. I just right now I don't have the audience for that, but I would like to. I don't know. I'm just figuring out as I go. But I mean, aren't we all? So I'll just see what happens if I fund, then we'll see how many I can print with those funds.
Right.
If I fund extra, that would be amazing. But so I'm at almost halfway. I have only $26 more to go until I'm exactly halfway funded. So come on, guys, who's gonna be the backer to get like it's only like one like $30 tier that'll get us over to the halfway. So and then I have like 5 days to make it back. So we'll see. And as you said, anything can happen,
Not over till it's over.
Yeah, so
and we've seen it before where you get that rush at the last minute and all of a sudden you're funded and you're like, how did that happen?
The bit apple bump,
Dude, what'd you say, Lou?
Give him the bit and apple bump.
Exactly. Come on.
There you go.
Let's get the bit
Yo, did you watch Weird Al's movie? Lou, did you watch Weird Al's movie? With the Yakovic bump? That's the thing in Weird Al's movie that every artist wanted the Yakovic bump because every movie he made fun of, every song he made fun of made more money. So
we need Weird Al to come here and help us out.
That's it.
Probably come in and make a song.
The Yakovic.
All right, get in touch with Weird Al or Daniel Radcliffe if we can.
It's a funny thing. Kickstarters are a really funny thing, and one of the things is that the more eyes on it, the better it is. Sometimes we hit that bump, and we all know about the bump because there's a place where it just stops. It either stops or it slows down to a trickle, and you're sitting there going, "What happened?"
There's like a weird arc, and I was talking to Jeff, who has done a bunch of Kickstarters and is Jeff Ryder. He's part of this. It like skyrockets usually initially because all your buddies are you're like just hey, listen, I hit the button, go do it, and you're just and everybody's like, oh yeah, of course I'll help you, and then it just kind of like slowly slows down, and then it kind of plateaus a little bit. It kind of slowly goes up. It's like a bad stock index, you know what I mean?
I've heard people call it the low.
Yeah.
Kickstarter low.
Yeah. And then it's just our last one, because we had
remember one Kickstarter actually sold fight the low pigs, it was funny.
Yeah, for our last Kickstarter, we funded within 24 hours, but it was a smaller amount. But then it was spike, plateau.
Yeah, it sat there, and Alex and I were just clawing at our eyes, looking at it, why rending a clothing, gnashing a teeth,
Yeah, because that original thing is to get it funded, and then you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
and then you go, why aren't you moving?
I think a lot of people too also depending if you have a bunch of folks that hey, I'm backing it because it's you guys because I like you, whatever. A lot of folks are like, well, you're funded, so what do you need for?
That happens too. I've seen that happen. And then you talk to people, and what usually happens is this: because they see it's funded, then they end up losing out because oh my god, I didn't even know it ended.
Yeah.
You should have just funded you should have just put some money in the beginning. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm thinking about it now. I'll just, whatever. And I think there's this misconception still out there because I can't tell you how many folks we talked to at Rhode Island who are like, listen, go back it now and I'll give you something right here now. And they're like, oh, and they start pulling out money. I'm like, no, just back it and it will hit you later for the money.
Exactly.
I don't need the money right now. If you want to buy something right now, I'll sell you something right now.
I'll take $5.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really hard to get people to back in person at in-person events, really, really hard. And it's for the first Kickstarter, I had a launch party, which was really fun. And that was on the actual launch day. But I made it like that was the main event. And I like printed out like a little menu of like, these are the rewards and stuff. And it was like really fun. But if you're at a larger event like a Comic-Con and there's other stuff that people can buy right there, then it's harder. I don't know. It's just like harder. And this time I even like, so I host a monthly draw jam in my neighborhood, and it's just at this like local cafe, and like people get together to draw, and it's fun. And so I like kind of tacked on my Kickstarter party to like just my monthly draw jam, and it didn't really like, hey, like I appreciate every backer. I got one backer, but yeah, definitely was not the same thing as like my launch party for that first one. And I think it's because if the Kickstarter is not the main thing going on, then it's very difficult to get people with everything else that's going on around you.
Well, it's already hard. Like at a con, it's already hard to get people to buy your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Who are you? What I don't know you. I'm here for the movies and the cosplay, whatever. And
too real, man. Too real.
Yeah, I know. But it's a little too much truth here, but yeah, I mean, and then on top of that, now I'm telling you, now go to this site somewhere out there on the interwebs, and don't be present in the moment here and go do that. They're like, whatever, a lot of times people will take it, maybe they back it later. We definitely had some success with it, but I think I envision more, right? I envision more people being excited. Yeah,
I think the one thing we did pick up on at cons, well, at least when we were preparing for cons, was to remove as much friction as we can from the Kickstarter. So like, instead of being like, hey, check out our Kickstarter, go to kickstarter.com, blah 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 blah, we're like, here's a card, here's a QR code, scan this, takes you right to the Kickstarter, and like, and like try to make it as quick as possible from to get that turnaround. Like, I think there was a couple people we talked to, and they're like, oh, I don't have a Kickstarter. I was like, okay, cool. Like, here's the card, move along. I mean, not to be rude, but okay, you're not going to do this right now. You can take care of this later when you get home. But for the people who had a Kickstarter account, we're like, let's do this right now and try to make it as quickly as possible, so that they don't like it, because you're kind of treating it like an impulse buy, and it sounds kind of douchey to say that, but it is, because it's like what Ralph said. It's like, hey, I completely forgot about this, and it's over. You want to be like, okay, just give me something, because at least once they're in, they could always increase that pledge. And in fact, that's another thing too. Like, we've been hitting our backers, be like, hey, here's an upgrade, here's an upgrade, here's an upgrade. We got a couple of people who did upgrade their pledges, and thanks to them too, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you considered having something for people at cons if they prove they backed it, like a giveaway thing?
That's exactly what we did.
Yeah, I was handing them floppies right then and there. I had
not floppy disks.
Issue one. Yeah, not floppy disks. Yeah, very different.
I missed that.
But we were telling people, I mean, put at least $5 in, and we'll give we'll give you an issue one or something. Yeah,
that's a good way to go, because at least they're getting something. And once you get the mind going, oh look, I got something, and I'm gonna get a book when this thing funds. You're like, okay, I like this.
Yeah. It's and I guess there's less risk. I mean, at the worst case scenario, if we weren't funded, they could be like, all right, well, whatever, I'll throw some money at me. At least I'm walking out of here with a book for free if it doesn't fund. Yeah, it's like,
it's that instant gratification dopamine hit that just gets them.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
literally what everything we do is built on, right?
Yeah.
One thing I'm not sure if the general public realizes is like Kickstarter has an end date.
Yeah.
And like, I actually printed some flyers for like a small convention I was in this past weekend, and I kicked myself because I kicked myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I gave these flyers, but later on, these people are gonna get these. They're gonna look at the flyer, and who knows? It could be like a month later, or 2 months, or like a year. And it's like, I should have put that like ending November 15th or something on there, but I was just like, it didn't occur to me because like the average person, like I don't know. I honestly think the average person doesn't even know what Kickstarter even is.
I just realized we didn't even do that on our flyers.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
It's funny. It's funny, but like
people go, oh look, there it is. Oh look, there it is. Oh look, there it is. And I've seen people do this. They look at the flyer, or they look at the thing on the computer, or because people see the reminders. You may not think they see the reminders, but they see the reminders.
Be surprised,
like, oh, I gotta get to that. Oh, I gotta get to that. Oh, I gotta get to that. And it's something that Izzy said right here. And I'll come back, or I'll do it later. Is code for it's not happening.
Yeah.
Not in my case.
I don't.
That's definitely dependent on which crowd you're talking to. Like if an anime person says that to you, they're coming back in like 35 minutes or an hour because they're just looking to go take out the money. Am I right, Jordan, or what?
Well, yeah, but you know, the last con I was at, there were tables I'd be like, yeah, I'll come back, but I actually went back though. I'm not gonna I'm one of those people where if I say I will do it.
Oh, we get it all the time at cons.
Yeah.
It's I'll come right back. I got to go over and do the,
right.
Okay,
not for nothing. We've had a few people who actually did come back.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But for the most part, it's like I'll come back means peace. I'm out.
Yeah, and honestly, I think there's a certain amount of folks that they totally intend to do it, and then they get distracted by this and that.
Yeah,
and
again,
whatever.
it's the same concept. You know, it's like, oh, oh my god, I forgot to go back.
One thing we do though is like whenever we're at a con and we have some sort of card, we'll write our booth number, and sometimes we'll write like, "This is why you came here," to remind them, "Oh, this is exactly."
That's a good idea.
By the way, Angel, what's up?
I see Angel there. Des says though, the little freebies at cons for backers is a good idea. Anyone have any good pushes with mailing lists for their Kickstarters?
Yeah, I think we sent the word out through our mailing list. I think it helped. I mean, I'd have to go look at the analytics on some stuff, but I mean, at the very least, it helps branding. You know.
Well, it helps in the size of your mailing list. Like, you know, we've got a we've got one that we've been maintaining for a while now, but it probably doesn't generate as much as we'd like it to. But it is something at least, you know, you can see, because a lot of them have analytics, you know, like this many people open, this many people led to something. And if you use like your tracking codes, you can then see like how much it actually paid off. So like we've gotten a bit from it, but not as much as we've gotten from like word of mouth and social media.
Yeah.
You guys on MailChimp?
Yes.
Well, we used to use MailChimp. Now our website is running through Squarespace. Oh. So I'm testing out the Squarespace integrated campaigns.
Oh.
I heard Squarespace helps you out a lot.
It's all right. Like there's pros and cons to it. Like I think it's the editor is a lot more seamless and easier to use, and a lot of their stuff works together better. But I think MailChimp probably gives you more options. So.
Speaking of Son of Saint over here, he's having like audio issues over there. He goes, "Sorry, I'm back. I lost the audio somehow," because he thought we weren't doing audio, and then he had me checking, going, "Oh, the audio's off."
It's a silent podcast.
We should all just have been like,
"Yeah."
Oh my god, I'm stuck in this box.
This does feel like the Brady Bunch today. All we need is one more person.
Wait, does that make me Alice?
Yes. She had better hair.
Let's see. Izzy says, indie cons like Mocha are great places to promote. You're not fighting the mainstream, and the crowd wants to see the talent. That's true.
We've never done Mocha. I keep hearing good things about it. I think it just never lines up with our schedule for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's been in Mocha Fest for years, except 2020, obviously. But yeah, Mocha Fest is great. Like, you know, it's a good indie show. Yeah. I don't know if I relaunch or if I do another Kickstarter, it would be cool to line one up with Mocha Fest.
Yeah. I think it helped. I think it helped promote too. We gave a lot of stuff out at New York Comic Con.
That's a big one. You guys did really well at New York Comic Con.
we weren't live at the time, so it was really more about pushing people to go and just like the page essentially, so they get the save it so they get the notification. When
you strike on something important here. A lot of people dismiss that notify thing that you get it in the beginning of the Kickstarter.
It's critical.
But that actually helps you out. That notify thing helps you out because that's an automatic. Hey guys, we launched, and that's a lot of people to come in, especially if you got a lot of people notify.
I'll add one thing to that too. It's like there's a lot of prep work that goes to starting the Kickstarter because like that preview link is in perpetuity. You can set that up months ahead. But the other thing too is if you've done more than one, you can also go to your old Kickstarters to promote the new one. And there's some that I've backed, and that's what they constantly do. It's annoying sometimes if you back a lot from the same people because you'll get like 5 notifications of the same damn thing, but it works.
Yeah, I agree. And it's like that mailing list, and it's funny that a lot of people don't think mailing lists work, but I got to tell you that the more I talk to creators, and if you have a real mailing list with people who are following you, this means that you have a built-in audience, and that mailing list actually helps you do other things because these are the people that are going to go, hey, look, they're doing something.
Yeah, I've gotten emails from Kickstarters that are backed, they're funded or not funded. Like I've gotten emails, and sometimes it says, "Hey, this is what we're doing now," and check it out, and maybe I'll go fund it. But I've seen a lot of Kickstarters do that.
Yeah, the mailing list. Like I send mine every week. And actually, if you guys want to join,
I'm already on it.
Plug it.
bit.ly/Mindy list. So that's my mailing list.
So put it in the private chat right there, and I'll share it right now.
Oh yeah, sure.
We can see most of it in your name, bit.ly. Yeah. So
there it is.
I gotta admit, I love the Mindy Indy.
Thank you.
It's really catchy.
Branding. Yeah, Mindy Indy is really good.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's funny because my last name is Stefan, but no one can spell it. Like it's spelled like 20 different ways, and so I'm like, no one's gonna go to MindyStefan.com, and so I need to think of something else, and so I chose Mindy Indy because indie comics.
That's also why I chose my handle the way it is because no one can spell my last name.
I feel like a lot of people do that. A lot of people go, nobody can spell this name, so we're going to do something else.
I remember my old Twitter handle, I would be like, this is how you spell it, ASA. They're like, what? And then I'll see, like, where'd you get the Q from? Or what the hell's that?
The Q is silent.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank Quell.
See, at least you guys got the last name problem. I got the first name problem.
Go ahead, tell him.
Come on, Nathan, share with the class.
Of course, he shuts up after saying that. Oh, there you go.
Listen, I'm on borrowed time. It is better to just mute after I finish a sentence than for me to keep it open and you guys hear like the stutter.
So wait, people fuck up Nathan?
Yeah. Nathan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Yeah. Yeah. People don't know how to spell Nathan, and people also don't know how to spell my name correctly because my name isn't Nathan. I just tell people it's Nathan because it's easier than them trying to figure out how you say Nathan without the H.
Yeah, Nathan.
Okay, now it makes sense. All right.
See, but I love his last name because it's Nathan Boo.
I've had people misspell Alexander.
I have people misspell Ralph or Raphael.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Raphael.
I have a friend named Luke, and he says that people are constantly misspelling his name. Huh? Like, I think people are just stupid.
Yeah.
Wait till you get your name ghettoified.
Oh, look at that. Izzy goes, and Izzyverse is better than Ishmael Loriano. I think I got that right.
Is it Ishmael or is it Ishmael?
Yeah, good question. Des says, I have had my mailing list like VIP and then had a contest where I have them help promote the Kickstarter and pick a winner from them as a thank you or offer a discount if they tag me in a shared post. Ooh.
That's serious planning there.
That is good. Very good, Des. And she goes, "Good luck."
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's see. It's not Ishmael. It's Ismael.
I'll just call you Ishmael.
Yeah, people are funny.
Ishmael, not Ismael. It's Ishmael.
So
I was gonna say before that, like when I tell people like what do you do on the show, I tell them all the things we talk about and say, yeah, we help people with Kickstarters. I get that a lot. People are saying, what is Kickstarter? I'm like, really? You don't know what
Really?
Kickstarter is? So yeah, you'd be surprised how many people don't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also find that Kickstarter's made it very difficult for you to like get somebody who's not in the know
Right.
to just join, just support, because Kickstarter wants that person to join Kickstarter and then they can support. They should have a guest feature, like most places do, in case somebody wants to just support.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then they can't count them as backers and users, which is a very important number to investors.
It's all about the metrics, man. It's like their EBITDA.
All right, hopefully this video plays better. Let's see what happens. So we'll play Mindy's video and show a little bit about what her book's about here.
Did you have a dream you wanted to fulfill when you grew up? With Kickstarter, you can contribute to making the Airhead comic series dream a reality. Hi, I'm Mindy Indy, a freelance cartoonist. I'm the artist and writer of Airhead, a sci-fi comedy comic series about Air, a teen surfer and lifeguard that sees the future in his dreams. One night, he predicts a solar flare will wipe out the city of New San Diego and possibly Earth. Can you save everyone in time? I'm almost out of issue number 1, so I want to reprint 200 more of these supersized 52-page full color,
wow,
perfect bound issues. I want to get copies into comic stores and beyond. I also want to fund the creation and printing of issue number 2, which is 25 pages. I want to print 100 full color copies, not to give away too much, but this issue features surfers in space. I've put countless hours into writing, storyboarding, and drawing issue 2. I only have a few more pages to draw. Funding will help me build my creative team so I can complete the creation of issue 2. My letterer, Clay Adams, did such an amazing job lettering issue number 1, and I need to pay him well. I also need to hire a coloring assistant to speed up the process. I need funds to print high-quality books that I can be proud of. Kickstarter puts the fun in funds. This platform allows me to raise money in an exciting way, and some people have discovered Airhead just through Kickstarter, including some of my biggest fans. I successfully funded and fulfilled a Kickstarter for Airhead number 1, and I'm confident that I can reach a higher goal this time. Some cool rewards I planned are printing custom Airhead bandanas, just like the one Air wears in the series. Now you too can be an Airhead. I also have real watercolor studies I've done at Rockaway Beach as a reward. Airhead features real painted watercolors for waves and more in the backgrounds. When this project is fully funded, first I'll finish drawing and inking, and then send my art files to my coloring assistant. While they're working, I'll reprint issue 1. Once all the coloring for number 2 is complete, I'll send the files to my letterer, and then we'll print books for number 2 in the spring of 2023. Why do we need to wait that long until the project is complete? That's a good question. Well, it's totally normal for a Kickstarter to finish fulfillment some months away. It's just part of the creative process. Thanks for watching. Please check out my rewards and select one to support this Kickstarter. Thank you so much, and I look forward to bringing Airhead number 1 and 2 to you.
I gotta admit, it's really it does a great job of showcasing how beautiful your colors are, because you said the story and you said how this guy deserves the money, and this guy does deserve the money because that the colors are just, they pop, man. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yo, and the lettering, man. Wow, the lettering is so good.
Yeah.
Bro, the whole everything looked good.
Those are the two.
Everything looked good, but you notice that lettering, like
exactly.
like with an indie book, you notice that lettering, like wow.
Hold on. Just for Izzy. Oh, see, I can't read that. Okay, never mind. Continue on.
Yeah. So Airhead, yes. We currently have 70 backers. 5 days to go. I feel like Kickstarter counts the days weird. Like, I actually double checked my calendar. I'm like, no, it's 6 days, but I end at 7 p.m. So like maybe they're not counting it as a full day. Whatever.
I think it starts from like when you hit the button to launch it. So it's like that many days from like the start time.
Yeah.
Like I noticed that today. It's like
that's lost in there until the last day when it starts to be hours.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I think I launched at 10 a.m. on Tuesday of 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, because I know we launched ours at like 4, right, Mark? And then
4 or 5.
Like, in the morning, it was like 8, and then now it's 7, like after 4.
Yeah, we launched on almost the same day. I thought it was it. I think you guys launched the day after me.
Yeah,
it was very close. Yes.
That is giving you guys support. Let's go.
Nice.
And Izzy and Nat have been having a fight in the comments section.
Is not a fight, is understanding.
That's my point, Nathan. There's no.
That's not fight. That's called lag and understanding. That's why I said, let me say to Izzy, because I can't read.
That's because when you talk to people who are named Israel, their name isn't spelled with an H. I don't know, Izzy. Busting chops here. All right, so you guys got your We Suck at Comics. You guys have funded this. You know where do you go from here? You got a good group of guys together. Everybody's spreading this stuff like crazy. Of course, like we always say here on Bit and Apple, we want to fund this bigger than it's funded because, like we're learning from Mindy, sometimes there's other things that are happening. We want to push other books forward. It's not just about the book we're doing now. It's about the bigger project. It's about other things that happen.
Yeah. So that's the beautiful thing of this is that now we have proof of concept, right? We show that we can do this. We've been successfully funded. We're going to do a book too, right? We're going to be looking for folks who want to submit to that. In fact, we've been saying that probably for the last week is right. Hey, go to Waywardraven, go click on that. Want to make comics link. Send us your pitch. We want to see it, and because we're definitely going to do another version of this. We're definitely going to do volume 2. We don't know what the theme is going to be yet. We have some ideas, but we're definitely going to do another one. And I think the goal is maybe to do 1 or 2 of these a year now, right?
And I think even beyond that, I want us to fund me getting a tank. No, like what Mark said is like this is going to be a recurring thing. We want to do more of these things because it nobly it like helps the community. It's going to get new voices out there, new people, but it's also going to just give us more opportunity to tell cool stories. So we want this to be a recurring thing.
Yeah,
sure. And once you have a tank, no one's going to make fun of us comic book people.
Yes.
Unless you have 2 tanks.
Or yeah. No, we're gonna need 3. We need one for you, me, and Josh. Mark.
Yeah.
No. I'm going aerial. I'm gonna have a raptor.
A raptor.
This is actually just a clever ploy of world domination. You know,
Yeah,
comics will take over again.
This was actually the plot of Revenge of the Nerds 3.
It was.
I'm
Dude, now I
perfectly
got a
happy
story
with it.
idea where some guy does a Kickstarter so he can take over the world.
I would love to do that. Actually, that would be hilarious.
Has anybody? That seems like something's got to happen if it hasn't already.
It has to happen now.
Dibs. I call dibs.
Dude,
Yeah,
this
like
is how,
different, like,
for me, this is my life as a writer. I'm constantly sitting here going, wait a minute, that sounds like a good story idea. I don't know how it is for you, but for both of you, for all of you, because you're all writers, how is it, because for me, I'm constantly getting ideas from, of course, it's what writers do, because we pay attention and we look at everything, and you're sitting there going, hey, that's
I actually have a story like that. Mark and I were at New York Comic Con Special Edition, if anyone remembers that.
That was a while ago, man.
That was a great con.
I specify that for one reason, because of the date.
It was an interesting con.
It's like I'm sitting there doodling. I'm doing a Star Trek character with a mop and a bucket. I'm like, and I came up with an idea of like a Star Trek series where the guys who clean the toilets on the Enterprise. And then as I'm coming up with this, a couple of years later, they launched Lower Decks.
I was gonna say.
I was there first.
Osmosis.
One knows not to talk too loud at cons.
Yeah, right. Anyone walks by my table has to sign an NDA.
I gotta say though, that's happened to me a couple of times where you sit there and you go, "Damn it, I should have done something with that."
Truth is, even if you do something with
like
it.
These ideas are like out in the world, and then like the ideas like go and they like find people, and if you don't do the idea, then it'll like go find someone else. I forgot where I heard that, but I'm like, it seems weird, but it's like, I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Muses.
There's the saying that we have a joint consciousness, a joint collective. We're all part of it, and that's why sometimes we like come.
Fight the hive mind. Fight it. Fight the hive mind.
Oh, hey, Ralph, by the way, they just announced an anime about a guy who's starting a Kickstarter to take over the world. So
listen,
it would be an anime. I can see it as an anime.
Rent a Girlfriend is not a good anime that you should be talking about, Tony, and you know that.
Oh man, but see, creating is fun. Creating, it's a blast. That's why we do this stuff, because we like to throw stories out there. We want to share stories with you guys. And a lot of the times people do these Kickstarters because, that's what we want to do. We want to share these stories, and I always say the same thing when it comes to Kickstarters is let's help dreams come true, because that's what it is. We're helping a dream become reality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Kickstarters where dreams come true.
Yeah, so you guys here, folks. Now go support We Suck at Comics. Go support Airheads. Come on, dude. The more you support these things, the more you get from them.
So I have my Kickstarter link right here. It's it.ly/AER.
Pointing at me.
Yeah.
Stop pointing, Alex. Didn't your mother tell you that's rude?
No, she didn't.
Oh no. Well, we'll one up that and throw that link into the comment section, and where it goes, nobody knows. There it is, folks. It's in the comment section. Now you want to support, you got no excuse. You just press the link. Also, Wayward is in there as well, so you got no excuse now. That's also in the notifications. It's also in the info. But I say that all the time, and people go, Ralph, but you should have the links to this stuff.
Just go to waywardraven.com.
Exactly.
/we suck.
/we suck.
Hell, if you just go to waywardraven.com, you can't miss it. It's literally top of the page. And just to help Mindy out, we have links to hers on our Kickstarter too. So if you find us, go to her.
Look at that. You get 2 for 1.
For the
2
love
for
of
1.
God, don't type "we suck" on Google.
Try not to do it from your work computer, at least.
Comic guys, we suck. Nah.
Listen,
when you do it from the school computers.
It's a good thing, but I'm pretty sure nobody has the torrents anymore.
Well, Nathan, that's why I said
there you have it. There goes the web page. If you go there, you can see the video. You can check out the Kickstarter. You can find Mindy's Kickstarter. It's all connected, folks. Like I like to say here, let's raise each other up. All right, so we are at the hour mark already. Wow, we've had fun.
Time flies when you're having fun.
All right, so guys, what's your last word? Well, first of all, tell everybody where they can find you and all the good stuff, and then tell them the last thing you want to leave them with.
waywardraven.com, at waywardraven for Twitter, waywardravenmedia for Facebook, Insta. As we said before, waywardraven.com/we suck, or just type on "we suck" at comics into Kickstarter, and that will hopefully get to the campaign. And really, frankly, I want to thank you guys for having us on and pushing the campaign, and thank everybody who's backed us so far, and everybody who keeps pushing this campaign, because we couldn't do it without you.
Buy my damn book.
I like that. Straight and to the point. Buy the book.
Buy the book, and I might be your friend.
Now.
Don't go later, because we all know you're gonna go, oh, I forgot.
I'll be right back. I'll do it in a little bit.
You won't. I'll come find you.
Now.
All right, Mindy, your turn.
All right. Yes. Well, yeah, I'm most active on Instagram, which is MindyIndy_art. But yeah, like for my Kickstarter, please go to bit.ly/AER1-2. That is the Kickstarter. Yeah, I mean, MindyIndy.com. I realized that I don't have Kickstarter stuff on there because I feel like no one ever goes to my website. And so I'm like, oh wait, that's something I should do. I should put a special Kickstarter thing. But like, I feel like, oh wait, there's an echo for some reason now. I don't know why. But anyway, just go to the Kickstarter, or like Kickstarter.com, and like search for Mindy Indy, or search for Airhead, but you have to spell it AER instead of the regular way to spell Airhead. So it's AER.
That's a good question for you before you go. Why the different spelling?
Yeah, so well, that's the main character's name is Ario Zephyr, and so he's Air for short. So it's like a play on words.
That's a good play on words.
Yeah. And so he has a mental power. So Airhead. So
Airhead.
Like,
you really put all that together.
Yeah,
you got that really writing creative stuff.
Yeah, right. You know. Yeah. It's. I mean, I think that people of all ages will love Airhead. It's sci-fi comedy. It's a fun story. It's it features surfers, but you don't have to be a surfer to enjoy it. It's it's like a Futurama meets Don't Look Up. That's what I've been told anyway. I mean, I love Futurama. I haven't seen Don't Look Up yet, although I should, because
looks
my tag.
Looks like you got another backer. You're at the halfway point.
Oh, I mean, yes, I'm at the halfway. Yes. First backer. Thank you.
She made it to the halfway.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. 2,504, 71 backers, 5 days to go. That's more than enough time to get her to where she needs to be. Come on, folks. Let's make this happen.
I did a search right now, and I just put in Mindy Indy. It comes up right away.
Yeah.
Yay.
There you go. That's how when I was looking up your name, it was like Mindy Indy. Boom.
It comes up right away. Yeah. This is the very first thing that pops up. So.
Yay! Oh, how celebratory that it happened when we were on the show. Yeah. Yes, milestone bonus. Now all the backers get an Airhead sticker. Yeah. So that's oh, like this one that's on my phone. And I dropped my phone. Wait.
Oh, sweet.
That's a nice
Nice.
sticker.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a really nice sticker.
Airhead sticker. So yeah, all the physical backers will get that, and is very exciting. If the project funds, then they'll get it. Yes. So yeah. Thank you so much, Ralph, for having me on. This is fun. This is fun talking with all you guys. It's fun, of course, seeing Waywardraven again. Yes.
Waywardraven is a blast. That's why I make sure to stop at their booth, any convention, because I want to have some fun. I'm not even going to say the story of how this all started, but
he wants the drinks, guys. He wants the drinks.
I didn't say anything.
He wants
Gotta
to-
hide
Because the
now.
person that sent this to you was Sebastian. That first time, Sebastian sent us to go check you guys out.
Nice.
He wants some
Back
drinks.
in time and kill Sebastian.
He
Got it.
wants drinks. He was sad he didn't get drinks at Comic-Con this year.
That was a great idea of your guys. But we don't know what what we're talking about here. No drinks were had.
We only do hot sauce now, right, Mark?
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I mean, I saw him guzzling down a bottle of hot sauce, but I'm not one to judge.
I don't know. I've seen those shows with the guzzling of hot sauce. We're not doing that.
Bold of you to assume.
I'll do it.
You know
I'll
what?
do it.
Of course they'll do it.
I'll chug it.
A written writ first. Let's bust it out.
Oh, here we go. All right, folks. What do you got to say? Starting with Nat. Go for it.
Do you have the link? Do you have the link? Do you have the link, Ralph? Do you have it? Do you have the link?
You got it?
Yeah, well, you can put it in the private chat there, and I'll put it up.
I put it in our chat.
Yeah, but that means I gotta go out of the computer, go all the way over here.
Why is it just not on another tab?
Nathan, I told you I should have sent it.
Now that he's not the intern, he just wants to make people work.
It's because they realize how much work I used to do.
Of course, I realize how much work you used to do because I used to do it myself. All right,
we need to find an intern.
Here we go.
Don't look at me.
Genshin Impact.
Yes. So this is Kickstarter by our friend Flushmallow, aka Shen. She has 24 days to go. Their Kickstarter is going great. All the pins have been unlocked. If you get 2 or more pins, you get a print, and you also get a sticker along with any purchase on the Kickstarter. And you can get pillows as an add-on.
Yes.
And aren't these pins cute? Look at them. Great mix of Genshin and Pokemon.
Yes.
Yes.
Look how cute these
Those
things
are
are.
very detailed pins.
She spent way too much time on these.
Fantastic work here. Shen and Bitsy, of course. Oh, they're so beautiful.
Beautiful mix of Genshin and definitely not Pokemon. Any similarities are completely...
Just the names.
Just don't mention the big scary company.
The big scary company? You mean Yiznat?
Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. That one's done by Bitsy. All the rest were done by Floof.
Bitsy does some good stuff. She's
And
amazing herself.
prints are done by Bitsy as well. Oh, and you're gonna get a sticker sheet. I forgot about the sticker sheet.
That's right. You can get the stickers too.
Yeah. Now that all the pins have been unlocked, you get a sticker sheet.
And look at these prints, man. Oof.
Plus the mystery one that won't be revealed.
No, all of them have been revealed.
No, the prints.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that third one's just like.
There goes Flushmallow.
Yeah, I forgot I have other information.
I know you do.
Yes.
There goes our friend Flushmallow, Shen, our apple bitey. And then you have Go support the Kickstarter. Get some great pins.
We got people asking for the link in the comments.
Well,
Yes.
why are they being lazy? Why don't they go get them themselves? Why do I have to do all the work here, people?
Because you're the host.
He's kidding. He's kidding. We love you.
You're the host.
We love you.
I'm the host with the most, people. Let's get this right.
Until I outshine you.
Of course, the link is in the comments section. Go support Shen and Bitsy. It is fantastic pins, and I love pins myself, so I have gotten myself a couple of them as well. So
Don't forget to share with your friends.
of course, don't forget to share any of these Kickstarters with your friends. Dude, like I keep saying, if you can't support, sometimes, dude, it's just as easy as supporting with $1. You'd be amazed at how much help $1 can do. But if you can't do that, just support the Kickstarters. And that will help so much, because the more eyes are on these Kickstarters, the more chances somebody else will support.
Yep, signal boost.
Yeah.
Can't stop the signal.
All right. Who's next?
Tony, you got anything?
What am I having up to?
What panels are you going to? What panels?
Oh, yeah. Speak about
Well, I don't know.
NYC.
I don't know because of the
Anime
lottery.
NYC is all we're going to be talking about.
I can tell you. I can tell you what lotteries I put in. I don't know what I'm going to go to.
Sure. What lotteries? I'll tell you mine.
Oh, I'll tell you. All right, sure. Give me a phone.
All right. While he looks for his, I'm going to the Kaguya-sama, hopefully, autograph signing. I believe some of it is actually raffled too, so fingers crossed. Then I put in for Aniplex,
Go to that one.
Fate Grand Order, and Spy X Family.
Yeah, put in for that one. Yeah. So put in for I put in for Lupin Zero, Mobusu Gundam. That's the one I want to go to the most. So if I don't get that,
buddy.
I don't care. Shuko Murasi's gonna be doing it. He's been everywhere. He used to be a character designer. He's a writer, director. He's done like everything, man. He was a character designer on Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, or whatever. It's not whatever. He's done a lot. It's Sword Art Online, Trigun, Aniplex, High Dive, Kodansha, and Slime. I think that's it. Yeah.
You're going to be busy, as usual.
Well,
You're not going to be on the show floor at all on Saturday.
That's why we never find Roaming Tony, because he's never on the show floor.
Says you. I found him in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
just because you can find him, Nat. We go to a convention, you don't find Roaming Tony. All right,
at the convention's like Ralph's the straight up indie guy, and I'm like the straight up mainstream guy. Like
exactly.
Every time I came out of panel, Ralph's like, "Wait a minute, what's going on here? Who are these people? What are they?" I was like, "Yo, dude, it's like the biggest thing." Huh? Really? Whatever, man. I'm gonna go. I'm going to the indie
things you call panel.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's for the little.
Meanwhile,
guy,
me just sipping on a cup of coffee. Yeah, this is normal.
Like I like being in a panel.
Oh yeah, no.
I may go to one panel if I find it interesting, but I'm usually the guy that goes, I can be doing something else other than sitting here.
Let's see. What else I got? So I saw the Weird Al movie. I gave like brief mini reviews. I saw the Weird Al movie. It's a free movie. Roku. I loved it. Favorite movie of the year. I loved it. If you like Weird Al, or it's a funny movie. It's complete. He made everything up. It's fake, but it's hilarious.
It's a parody, yeah.
Yeah, it's a parody. Yeah.
It was Weird Al. Of course, he's gonna have a parody movie about his life.
I heard there's some parts that are actually real, and those.
Yeah, there are some bits of truth in it, but it's I mean, he fights Pablo Escobar. I don't think that happened.
No, that happened. That happened.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Pablo Escobar.
Good to know. So I saw One Piece Red. I saw it on Sunday, but my friend he arrived late, like 10 minutes. So I saw it. So I had to see it again today. But I liked it more the second time. So I loved it. I love One Piece Red. So that was a pretty good film. It's pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to be caught up with all the episodes. It's pretty self-explanatory. It was a fun movie.
That's good though, because that's a lot of episodes to catch up on. To see the movie.
There are a lot of characters, but it's pretty. They don't like make it. They make it so like that's the only thing. There's a lot of characters that we all know, but it's the story itself. Everything you need to know to enjoy the movie is in the movie. So
one of my favorite voice actors are in that movie too.
Well, my favorite Shuichi Akita. He does Akita. I don't know if I pronounce his name right, but he's Char as Nabu. He's Kenshin's master. He's one of my favorites. So he plays Shanks. He plays Shanks. Yeah. So that's that. I say this every week. I never do it. Hopefully, I'll write up next week since I'm off from work, so I have no excuse other than laziness and playing video games. So hopefully, I'll do another write up of all the books I've been reading, and that's pretty much it for me. So.
All right, Lou.
Well, if you don't feel like waiting on endless queues to get into a big con or panel, and you just want to see some local artists, the Long Island Comic Book Expo will be happening on
same weekend,
19th and 20th. I know, same weekend. Yeah, they're running in. But if in fact that is your preference, maybe back some indie and local artists and just kind of have fun at a con for once. Again, yeah, please come on down.
For once,
and your friendly neighborhood shadow. Also, some other cool indie guys out right now. Lost Between Worlds. Hour 2 is nearing its end on Kickstarter and could really use some eyes on it. Also,
you told me
Armin Nassim's Lunar Smoke just launched his second chapter as well.
That's right. We were looking at your figure on Monday and explaining that they had a second.
Throughout the video, every now and then you look down at Lou and he's holding up a knife. He's like, oh.
I know. I kept looking over.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's never mind.
We're like, okay.
That's why I forget I'm on camera here. Ignore the sculpture behind the curtain.
Is it one of those you can't show? Because, we love showing off your stuff.
I don't even know what you're talking about, man. The short-term memory loss is very
all right, fine.
Come on, show us the $2 figure you're making for Jordan.
You guys keep rubbing in how much you're spending on collectibles, man. I'm gonna charge you shipping. It's gonna be $300.
So because Mr. Shadow is being all cuddly over there, I'm gonna show off the Hugbert he made for me for my teddy bear superhero. And Mr. Shadow Rabbit down there can make your dreams reality, just like you did with my Hugbert here. I wanted to see what my figure would look in real life, and Shadow was able to make it a reality. So commission Shadow Rabbit, and you can make your characters reality.
You got
also MCon, December 3rd.
You got your
Cradle Aviation something, December also.
Yeah. So you do sculptures?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
He does great work. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stuff. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Just wait till you see him do it in 4 hours.
I would show a bunch of stuff, but I can't show any of it right now.
Hey Lou, you got your
some of it's commissioned by people we know.
And just because Lou is being shy again, I will do what I usually do.
Lou, you got your $2 shipping.
Hey, if you guys want something from Shadow Rabbit and you want to check out his work,
nice.
Here is his Constantine that he did recently.
Oh, I love the little turnstile thing.
Oh, thank you.
It glows.
Yep. He is amazing.
He likes using LEDs recently.
Make it glow.
Well, this is the first one I successfully casted his summoning circle, because I've been meaning to play around with resin casting a little bit more. And then I put an LED into his wrist and hand.
Oh.
Making my little,
Oh, I think Tony got it. Yeah, Tony has
it. You know where I was going.
Hey.
Which one is Tony showing off his? Of course, there goes Tony's Spider-Man.
He made a figure of each of us. And this is Spider-Man he made of me.
Oh, cool.
So it's cool. It's magnetic too. I wish I had something, but it'll stick to the refrigerator. It'll stick to the refrigerator like this. Like, yeah. Yeah, last time I was by
Do it.
myself. I don't have anything. No. But it's magnetic. It's pretty cool. It's got the little magnets. It's just very cool.
Shadow Rabbit is the man.
Oh,
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
And he was just on It Came From the Radio.
That's
before
right.
this
It
show.
came from the radio.
With
Where
Mark
I am
Torres.
also
He
equally
came from the
terrible at
radio.
plugging everything and everybody.
I
Mark
thought
Torres.
that was going to be
Beautiful
his
guy,
Mark
great host.
Torres impersonation.
A little bit.
I was waiting for it.
A little bit. Let me try. Yay! Look at that.
It's stuck on the wall.
Whoa.
Hold on. I'll put
Now
you
we test the
Yeah, what up,
durability.
What up?
Oh, yeah, there you
There it
go.
Someone
goes.
quick.
Yay.
Go and knock on it and knock it down.
There you go. It sticks.
All right. Hagar, what do you got to say?
Follow me on YouTube with this name here. As you've probably seen during the show, I've been having a big ass thing over my shoulder.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa.
It is
Bro,
Mjolnir.
he said bad words.
Whatever, I wasn't the first one to do it.
I was the first one to do it.
Yeah.
It's Mjolnir. Come on.
November 15th.
Mew Mew?
What?
Mew Mew?
Mew Mew?
November 15th is the Arn Anderson comic on Kickstarter. What else can I plug? I don't know.
That's it?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Usually you got a bunch of things going on.
Well, a lot of the Source Point Kickstarters are over now.
Yeah.
George's...
Go check out Source Point Press. They always have something going on
Oh,
right now.
thank you
If
for
you
that.
guys are interested, Source Point Press is actually doing a free comic giveaway. All you have to do is pay
Stealing
for
it from you,
shipping,
Jordan.
I know you
can
did.
get all that stuff.
Yeah, on their shop, it is all you got to do is pay shipping. Three comic books and 2 ash cans.
Yeah.
Because
they're moving from their old place to a new place. So
yeah,
they're trying to get rid of some of their stock. So you win out.
Nice.
Yep. So, all right.
All right. So Des says
That was before.
That was before for the Floof Schmal link.
oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's me. And of course, she stuck her tongue out at me. Des is the.
Also.
And she goes, "Good luck, everyone. Have a good night."
Hey,
and if
Nathan.
you guys want, check out Des's stuff. She's an amazing artist. She also has a lot of amazing stuff. Very cute, horrific looking stuff. And I know that sounds weird when you say cute and horrific, but go check her out. You won't be disappointed.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, she's very talented.
Yes, she is. Is that it, folks? Are we done?
Yep.
Because we are over our time here.
So
Nonsense. We're right on time. We are
where he
perfectly
hits
right
the
on
end
time.
stream button, nobody knows.
Press the button. All right, here we go. So now, as always,
Now we just got to figure out who's going to eat the jellyfish and who's
Oh
going
my
to fight
God.
the mammoth. That's
I'm
all
gonna
we
press
really
the
need to
button.
do.
And where is